There we go. Hello, everybody. How are you guys? Welcome back to our newest Age of Wonders Planetfall stream. Let me just press. I'm gonna learn the right buttons at some point. There we go. I set my shortcuts. Why can't I remember them? Either way, hi. My name's Starik. We have a new overlay. We have some new branding, basically, courtesy of my very awesome girlfriend, who gifted me all those for my birthday yesterday. So that was pretty cool and unexpected. But yeah, I've got new overlays and all that stuff here. Looky here. There we go. Stuff like this. I like it. It's actual based on a picture I took of our cat Charlie when he slept on my keyboard. So she used that to get all that done, and that's pretty cool. So yeah, changed my colors around a bit. There's also some new panels below the stream itself, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I had no clue that she planned to do that, but I'm happy she did, of course. So we are gonna start up a new scenario today, and it's gonna be a very hard scenario. So I played 2 on hard. Well, 3. I think I played 1 on my own, maybe? I don't remember. So we are gonna play our first with the opponent level very hard. I'm gonna put the world threat level down to low again, though it's the default. I did play the last 2 on moderate, but I think with the AI or the opponent being very hard, I'm okay with being the world threat level at low. Yeah. Rest is gonna stay basic. We're gonna go with 6 players, medium world size, random landmass type, so as we did with the last few ones. I do have to choose a world though. We did an Imperial world so far, and we played on the Infested world last time, so I want to do one of these 3. So this is just presets, I believe. Basically how the world's composed, and let's see what could work. So we're gonna go Celestian Kir'ko. So I want to go for something that could work there. Maybe we go for a ravaged world where something like a Celestian secret tech could have developed. Seems pretty cool. Capital farm population centers with bountiful imperial remains. Also good, especially with my setup. So maybe that could be decent as well. Because I did create a custom commander, and the bountiful imperial remains could be useful. Pearl barely colonized world at the edge of the Star Union. You know, I like my first idea. Let's go with a ravaged world. Looks pretty grim. I assume that means we're not gonna see a lot of forests, maybe? I don't know, actually. We'll have to wait and see. So one thing I want to do is... I need to look where it is. The victory conditions. I want to get rid of the... yeah, the domination one. That's how we won last time. I'm not a fan of that because once you kill enough AIs, you instantly trigger the domination victory. So we're gonna put that, we're gonna turn that off and keep the rest as is, I think. Yeah, so we're not gonna mess with anything else. So yeah, just turn domination off. And yeah, so AI all very hard. Ravaged world, let's launch.
Peace be upon you, Swarm Herald of the Unshackled Kir'ko. I do not know how your insectoid emotions work, but let me say that wrath and vengeance do not lead to salvation.
Wait, did I choose the right commander?
The empire that
I did
enthralled your
not.
kind lies in ruins, while you...
Because I was in the customization, I didn't choose my right commander. Well, whoops. So we need to back out again and do this again. That was a bit of a kerfuffle. New scenario. Ravaged world. Very hard, low, advanced setup. Select commander. That's where we want to be. Kir'ko, please. Custom. That's the one. But we need to switch things around here again, I think. Now, domination is off. Okay, so that is already in there. So that's me here, I think. Human, yeah, select commander, so now we can choose our Kir'ko. In an assault vehicle, which is an emergent, then we have a Star Union Scholar, which decreases secret technology research cost by 15%, and we get bigger rewards from pickups, sites, and structures. And then we have a data repository, so we start with 2 random techs, and also we are decadent, which reduces our food production by 10%, but gives ourselves plus 10 hit points. So that is the plan. Yeah, okay. Select. I think it changed the planet again? Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So, ravaged world. The victory condition should be off. One last time. Start. There we go.
Peace be
Yeah,
upon
that
you,
looks better.
Swarm Herald of the Unshackled Kir'ko. I do not know how your insectoid emotions work, but let me say that wrath and vengeance do not lead to salvation. The empire that enthralled your kind lies in ruins, while you have regained your freedom. Everything happens for a reason. Shape your own future and don't look back in anger. May your swarm bring light to this world.
So we have a bit of a 2/3 to 1/3 split this time around. The last two we had basically no water whatsoever. Now we have about a third, a little bit less. We're just gonna influence things, but I like that we do have to deal with this as well this time around. What is this right away? Is that a landmark? Yeah, ooh, that's a bronze landmark right away. Okay, that's cool. So what do we get as starting tax? We get the first psionic one.
Truth speaks with the quietest
Which is fine, but ideal. I'm hoping for. Okay, we get area surveillance.
If you want to improve your capabilities, you don't just set
Also
a goal.
not the one I was hoping for, but it's fine overall. Yeah, I think that works. So let's look around. We have a very heavy research around ourselves. That's surprising. Okay, so the hazard here is an issue. So we can't really go up there for now. We're also right next to water. I wonder if we can get this right away. I don't know if we can, because it's most likely too strong, but we should try to clear this out and then work from there. So what do we want to go for? We probably want the production, but let's go attack here first. Oh, it's Paragon. That's bad. Do we want to... You know what? We might want to wage war on them right away. It's an NPC faction, but... which could be good for us. We want the influence. But I want this, this landmark. You know what? Let's go aggressive. I have no idea how this is gonna go. Paragon. Can we use that? No, let's try. Yes, declare war on them. Let's go. I have no clue. I also should have pulled the other scout over. But, ah well. So we're gonna go triple speed here. So we're waging war on an NPC faction right from the get-go. Man, this looks cool with our color scheme. I love this. That's really nice. Okay, that's pretty perfect. So how do we want to set this up? We can probably just swarm shield here. Early on, that should work. Pretty decent. So what can we do? We can tunnel, which is not important right now. We have a Psi-Stone of Dissonance. We can wax cement. So it's like the Abyssian that you... it is an Abyssian. It was an Emergent at some point. See, this looks pretty awesome. I love this. Oh, we ought to start with the accelerated healing mod. So I can't really go in there and attack anything. We want to stay back here, I think. That should be our play. And then let's do this. We'll pull these in right there. Can they shoot something? We could snapshot at them, but let's Overwatch instead. And then put these aggressive over on this side. And for the Swarm Shield, get our Unleashed behind there as well. Okay, let's see what they do. I'm gonna slow things too. Okay, the Flyer took the Overwatch. Oh, he pulled them forward. Yeah, forgot about some, forgot about that. So that's gonna be harsh-ish. So we've got some issues here, is what I'm thinking, with how I started this off. I dislike the start, but let's see. Okay, we got a full hit, so we canceled out their melee Overwatch, which is an important bit to start with. See, this could hurt pretty significantly right from the get-go. Oh, the misses. Misses are highly bad. Okay, so these guys probably aren't that horrible if we play our cards right. Try, so we flank them. Yeah, this is horrible for him. One grace, okay. Not ideal, but we can work with this more or less. Okay, these guys go right here, hit them once. Get a stagger, so the repeating shot is not as strong. We can't get a kill. We can get one there. So let's take down the Flyer. Yeah, okay. And hopefully they won't be able to kill my hidden right away. These guys, they have only one attack point, so it should be fine. Oh, the Flyers. The stagger saved us. I was really hoping for that. Nope, actually not. So one scout went down. That's horrible. Start with.
Enemy down.
And definitely not how I envisioned that one going.
Enemy killed.
Okay, we're off to a very bad start. It's gonna slow down our scouting ability quite a bit. But at least we didn't lose anything else. So I'll just have to build a new scout earlier on. Which we should be able to do. Hopefully the boost we get out of this should be enough. We'll definitely want the food. So goddamn, that gave us a lot. So we can instantly annex our first sector. Oh yeah, we'll annex this right away. Goddamn, what's it gonna give us exactly? It unlocks the nutrition center. All non-mechanical units produced in this colony gain +5 maximum hit points. That is so nice. Yeah, it definitely was worth it. Bit of a commitment, but solid. I'd love to get a food production going. Not only a food production, but with this big food production going, we can go for the replicator factory here. I wanted to get a production exploitation. That's what I was gonna say. Going. So we can boost this up a little bit, like so, for now. You can go We're here, and we can start scouting. It's another hazard. So I assume the ravaged world means we might run into more hazards overall. We could get 2 research productions, and then by then maybe we can get rid of the nuclear fallout and get this up there. But yeah, we'll see. I guess there's them. We are in turn 1. We cannot do any more research right now, so let's move on. Energy. Research. Not been allocated yet. Okay, so let me look at these, because we haven't played this yet. So Light's Embrace. This unit is immune to all negative morale effects and gains 1 level of stagger resistance. That's very nice. It's now considered enlightened. Gains 1 shield. Targeted unit is dispelled of negative status effects and heals for 10. Okay. Got penance. Each time this unit is damaged by another unit, the attacker has a strength 8 chance to become soul burned. The attacker also gains remorse, a stacking debuff that applies minus 100 morale. This unit is now considered enlightened. So that seems good. Definitely. And what is their first unit? The Lightbringer. It's fire-based. Inferno Strike, Meteor Dash. Sounds melee-ish. For now. So how do we want to play this out? Light's Embrace as a first one could be good. Getting access to the regeneration would be nice. Well, let's start by unshackling then Light's Embrace. We won't be able to mod much anyways. And here we do need the frontier facilities first. And then we'll follow it up with nurturing for the doctrines. Yeah. Not much we need to look at there. Otters. We want to kill some more spacers if we get the chance, because we're gonna get a reward if we kill 6 more. So that would be awesome. We should possibly be a little bit more careful than we were on our first. I mean, now I don't have the flyer anymore. Also, that spacer unit that can swap out the unit and bring it forward is pretty mean to begin with. You guys can't do too much. Here. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go right there. Or is it worth it to overwatch like this? Yeah, that seems very much worth it. It's gonna hit the Hopper Hounds very, very badly.
Operations ready. Enemy annihilated.
So that worked perfectly. 55, 55. Yeah, we'll take the 55 in that case. Ooh, we got a full hit. So at least we've got that going. 40, 55. The good thing here is all we need is 1 to hit. So I can go as close as possible. It's not going to get better than a 55. We get the kill though. 18 damage to begin with is pretty high, I think, for a basic unit. But I mean, it is our hero. But still, the damage is nice. This unit with the orange just looks awesome. I really like the look of our new Kir'ko army here. Let's get the easy kill. Our hit chances aren't anything to look at yet, so we should try to bring that up.
The hive have been defeated.
Okay, so we'll build the skirmisher barracks because the central biofarm is gonna override what we have here. But that's cool. We get the skirmisher barracks for free. That's definitely what we need. Also, we don't have to build an exploitation here. since we got this, but we'll build the nutrition center afterwards. That's awesome. So we really get a solid start here, I feel like. See this, this, we could annex this sector next as a production. It is connected, so it should work. Yeah, that seems fine. So what does this consist? Fertile plains. But yeah, you can see it's mountains, it's arid. There isn't a whole lot of forests happening here right now, at least not where we are. It might be different elsewhere. But yeah, let's just continue scouting and see what we can find. Start. There's more spacers down here. Oh, not spacers, Paragon. That is what I meant, basically. Unprotected stashes here. We do have enough to build our first colonizer already, which is awesome. We just don't have the tech yet. Gonna take 2 more turns, which does mean I could mod one of my units instead. So that's probably something we want to take care of. It's a spawner. So let's go there and attack it next turn. Since it's next turn, do I have mods already? Oh, yeah. We're gonna give you Mantra of Clarity. Which, since there are snipers, they have the longest range. It's gonna make things easier to hit. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we need the colonizer. Our colony grew a lot faster. We're already at 7. I wanted to build out a second Unleashed, which is gonna make this a bit worse. But just for a little bit. So. Go kill. Yeah, we'll go manual combat again. At such a different pace from what we were used to at this point. Alright, let's just put them far further. With the last scenario, it just every turn took much longer. With how it is in this game, basically. This gonna cover. Not gonna cover enough ground this time, I think, so we'll set it up like this. Or can we hit something? 7% is not acceptable, so I'd rather Overwatch. Let's see what they can reach me. Oh, that Overwatch though. Good miss. Good miss.
Operations
Not a miss, but still good. Okay, the problem is they always... I need to stop doing this. They leap into my shroud, and then it's harder to kill them. Which leads to problems. So, how do we tackle this the best way? Probably... we'll take our chance that we get a... Nope. Well, that was horrible. At least the melee Overwatch is gone. We miss again. That's just solid. At least we crit and kill. Thank you. The small things in life, at least. That could have ended much worse than it did ultimately. You guys go here. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. They shouldn't be able to kill anything, which is famous last words. Let's see if it turns out to be true. Or not. 45, 72 back there seems good. Another crit? Nope, not quite. But we can spit, which is the easiest
Enemy
indirect way.
destroyed.
They explode when they die, so they killed my frenzied. Yes, that's how that works. I remember. God damn. That's just a shame. I'm not playing very well right now. We're losing way too many units than is necessary. Also, yeah,
Unit is
they're
forming.
gonna explode, so they would have killed them anyways.
Enemy
I
annihilated.
was hoping we could get away. I need to replace
Our
those.
forces are victorious.
Apparently the psychological effect of playing on hard, on very hard, has some effect on me. It shouldn't, but my god, at least we get a mega beetle baby as a reward. And more food, so our colony's gonna grow even further. Damn. That's bad. Yeah. So we'll go back and annex this sector. Can you get there? Nope. Doesn't really help. Well, we can get him one further, at least. So, we give you Mind's Eye, and then we'll level up. What are we gonna go for? Steady Aim seems like a solid choice for now, and then maybe Deadeye. Does Revealing Soul do? Hero gains Enlighten, and all units that attack the hero have a strength H of being afflicted with soul burn. That useful for now. I'm gonna go with the first level of Deadeye. But yeah, horrible, horrible start. What I'm doing here. Really, really bad. Okay, there's Cosmite. That's important. So let's scout the sectors surrounding the Cosmite sector. Because we want to build our next colony there, I think. Either here right away. So we need to clear out the Paragon. There's also another landmark there, so that could be good. Yeah, you want to annex. Man, this is rough. I can definitely slow down our growth a bit. But let's actually bring up production a bit, I think, instead. Make this go faster. And then we'll end our turn. Once we can build the frontier facilities, things are gonna pick up a bit again for us. Yeah, you go scout over in this direction. So we get unshackling, that's fine. We get the frontier facilities. So we'll build a colonizer, and after that we'll build the recreational dome. But I want to start up the second colony first, even though we are at unhappiness right now, or in an unhappiness state, whatever you want to call it. That's okay. And then we can build out a few units to replace the ones we lost.
Operations available for priming.
And we don't need monitors. We've already queued up our next research. Annex. Because we want the production. And then we can take the one below, maybe, for energy, question mark. So we have food here, production there, and then maybe some energy over on these. It seems like a possible thing to go for. Okay, confirm movement. Where do you go? Oh yeah, I wanted to scout the surrounding sectors. So there's more paragons right there. This is energy. The shielding laboratory. Okay, that sounds good as well, but it is volcanic there. Volcanic as well. Yeah. So that is a bit of a problem, but we still want to go there. Or is it just for annexations? Rarely do this. Colonies with this sector. Okay, so we just have to own this sector. And we get the minus happiness. It'll be fine. We can work with that. Okay, industrial exploitation. Yeah. So we probably don't want to take this sector right away. We'll take the one next to it. They're all volcanic. There's way too many hazards there. Do I have a better option? I see the issue with the ravaged world, that's for sure. Pretty gruesome with how this is, how the hazards are there, all the volcanic stuff going around. Probably not my smartest choice as a first faction. Oh, Syndicate. That's fine. So they're right there, so they're west of us. So I should build the colony on the volcanic sector, I think. To get this, the Cosmite. And then we can annex over and up first, so that we don't get any more until we get to a point where we might be able to not be affected by it as much. That's pretty rough. Okay, so you go all the way down there, please. Okay, they are getting better. We'll go back to auto. Bring this up again. We're plus minus 0. But that's good. We'll get the recreational dome next turn, so it should stay in the net positive overall. Or not? Well, next turn then, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
Ponder the candle's flame. As it warms you, look at the bruises you have
Cleanse.
acquired from a lifetime's...
Now we need to select a new research. We can't really afford to build a whole lot of specific units, so we should probably make sure that the ones we have work well. So for now, I do think regeneration could be good so that we can start modding for accelerated healing. So where is that again? It's very far in. Or where do we get the hazard removal? There it is. Okay. So that's where we need to go. So once we're done here, let's go for... What do we go for in terms of development next? Because we need to get rid of the hazards, and then this is the big one, but we can't get there. We'll just have to live with the volcanic being an issue, I think. So we'll get the food development, and then we'll get environmental conditioning next. Yeah, just queuing a lot of things up here. I hope that works out. We'll see, we'll see. This world is really pretty gruesome to start on. Well, it's how we find it out, don't we? Okay, let's keep picking up resources, though, as much as possible. We also need to find a good location to found a second colony. It's probably gonna be here where there's no volcanic issues going around. So maybe on this sector or over here could be a good option. But let's fly this scout out a bit more, see what we can find. Where do you go? Okay, so those two are connected. Do we want to go down there? The problem is I don't think right now we're strong enough to take the Cosmite, which is really bad. But nothing we can do about it, so we should just scout over here, see if we can find something easier to take on and see. Yeah, this looks like a good position to set up another colony for us. So just here or there. And we'll see about the rest. Yep, that's a spawner. Okay, what's the happiness looking like right now? +7. It's better. At least. I want the Transcendent, is the problem. We're really slowing down here, but let's get this set up right now afterwards. I need a Frenzy to replenish what we've lost, and then we'll build the center so that I can start building our Transcendence.
Colony established.
Okay, you need... It's also just all the unhappiness. It's so bad. But this needs a food, central biofarm, I think. And then we'll get the recreational dome set up right away, since we're already at a bad spot, happiness-wise.
For decades.
Okay, we can get our doctrine going.
Available for priming.
Let's go with preserving the future. Seems like a good plan. Yeah, Unknown Commander has done these. Fine. Pick up the stash. Some production. That's gonna be helpful, I think. So let's start circling back for this area and see where we're gonna end up. Cosmite's solid as well. We probably, before we build the unit, I should just queue up another colonizer and do this. Gonna be over quickly, and we need the third colony to get this going. Yeah, we're gonna set it up over here, which means we're gonna be in conflict with the syndicate soon, I think. Trying to find where they all are around, but they're just here, maybe. So that's where they are. They took a landmark.
Production ready.
Yep.
Empire task completed.
It's fine that we didn't get the reward, though.
Incoming
Yeah,
communication.
she insulted us, that's okay. Problem is, right now, we are really not in a very defensible position, because we have basically no units to work with, which is an issue. So we see that she's mostly over there. What we can do is deploy a monitor But I'd like for this to resume priming first so we can set it up over here so that we see if she comes closer. But let's see that we run back there and take a little bit of XP where we can get it. We'll just stay within our confines again and go for the easier one so that we can take on the Cosmite here for ourselves. Also, you can go scouting a bit more. Yeah, there isn't too much of interest there. That landmark could be useful. Obviously, it would be cool if we could take this over as well. So where do we put you? Back down here, there's a Cosmite stash that I actually did not pick up so far. Okay, so they're building out the biofarm. And then the rec dome. Yeah, okay. See, that's good. We can get the spawner. Also, yes, we're gonna recruit the hero. Don't really need to look at it much. Yeah, so they're encroaching on us here quite significantly already. We're gonna build our city right there so that we have a little bit of expansion room over to the left side. But we're not right on their border. So what are you? The 2 colonies need to be enough for now. Soul Spear is a repeating weapon. How do we play this? Well, first actually this is on the way, so it's nearer. But I can start, or I can mod a bit more. So you get the tenants. Stagger resistant is very useful. Mod them, and we'll also mod these with the same one. But here I'm just waiting for something more useful for now. Although the stagger resistance, I guess, would be useful.
Production ready.
Okay, we're building out another frenzy. That's good. Got auto movement already set. The surveyor drone will pick that up, I think. Okay, as I said, we want to go back here. It's going to give us some nice vision. Over on this side, it's something we can go and attack, that's for sure. And yeah, we do have things planned out pretty far, but we had a horrible start. I messed that up pretty significantly, but I want to see if I can recover from this, even though it's the first time we're playing on very hard. I just want to see how much I can screw this up, apparently. Oh, come on. No, that's not nice. It's gonna attack the city. And I don't have a... Well, we do have a militia, but is it going to be good enough? It might be. It's going to be close, though. Yeah, we need to... We need to deal with that. You know, we could divert you guys. Bring them down there. I guess so. If we lose the city, we want to retake it right away, so we should really try to make this happen. If we can, like this. It's gonna be better for us. Might as well go on there. Okay, we get more vision. So there's the spawner. That's what we need to take out. So let's focus on that first. Okay. Where did you go? Actually, a good location for us to go. Teleport. Thank you. Research. Because it puts us close to where we want to be, of course. Okay, we have regeneration, so we can start modding our melee unit, the one that's there, with accelerated healing. And where's the other one? He is on his way down here. I don't have enough Cosmite to give him both, so we'll start with the Enlightened one. Okay, military research. This would be an easy way to build new units if we can keep the emergence alive. But 9 turns for now is a little bit long. So we probably... Let's do this. Get the biochemical applications, then penance, and then we'll reevaluate afterwards and see where we want to go from there. I hope they won't attack, but I assume they will go and attack the city. Yeah, there it is. So that's a problem for now. We just have to wait for them to come in close. And then ideally not get leaped at that much. But yeah, let's...
Operations ready.
We'll get them a little bit closer. The big ones are definitely gonna go leap. We just have to be prepared. So we'll move over here because I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made a bunch of times already. Is just staying in there, so they're gonna push me out, which is gonna be bad for us. So at least I can heal if I need to. We can also go shoot, but that's not going to be helpful. So we'll back away a bit as well. And see what they're going to do. That's a leap. We get an overwatch. That's why the melee guys right next to each other was useful. Okay, 3 hits is going to get the kill.
Eliminated.
Can we spit down there? Not quite, unfortunately, so we're just gonna hunker down instead. And then you take a 35% spit. It's fine, and we'll see. The leaps, we get Overwatch again. None of this is bad yet. I think we should be fine. Yeah.
Enemy destroyed.
We're looking pretty okay. This we can definitely dunk. And let's get at least a stagger going. There we go. So we'll be able to defend against those. But we still want to get rid of the spawner. So that's why we're staying with our plan.
Destroyed.
And we'll definitely just
Enemies of the hive have been defeated.
kill everything there and then move our way back up. That's fine. Oh yeah, show attacking army. It's right there. Okay, so we have yet another reason to go in there and attack. So everywhere I go, it's gonna be volcanic, correct? And if it's not volcanic, it has a hazard that's basically as worse. We still want this food development. So I'm still gonna have to annex this. And we'll have to see how it's gonna play out. Okay, what do we do with you? Because they are just how horrible. We need people and happiness. We'll do this, I think. Or do we know we want the production? We don't need the research. The 5 research is not gonna be enough to make a difference. So with this right now, let's set up the standard military infrastructure, I guess. I definitely can't afford to build units here, basically. What does this actually do? Should we plan? We should plan long term there. So if we get the adaptive exploitation, which is energy. Okay, so it's just the bonuses generally get removed, and we gain levels on all sectors with volcanic climbs. So it does not matter that much what we go for, I guess. But I think energy and research is our main concern. Since those aren't for unit building, so we can make these focus on energy and stuff like that for now. Yeah. Weird approach, but should work. Okay, we can deploy our monitor. Put that right there. They seem to be super weak right now, so I don't know, maybe we should just declare war on them and take this city. Okay, so we teleport. And then we move in. Oh boy, they're gonna be connected, aren't they? Well, that's bad.
Operations available for priming.
God damn. We're definitely having some issues. Yeah, move you in as well, and then we have this last one. Everything converging there. Okay, new city. We'll go over here. So we get a food exploitation, and then we'll work over from there. So we can probably go production first. Happiness is looking pretty okay. Now let's get this set up first, and then we'll decide. Okay, you are looking solid right now. At least solid enough. And can now build a Transcendent, which we should do. Afterwards, we'll upgrade our one food sector. Yeah, just build the military infrastructure. Should be the right call. Let's see. This could go so many ways. I'm happy they moved. That's going to allow me to ideally kill them in a much easier way. Yeah, we can get all of these together. Bring you guys over to here. And there we go. And then we can take the Cosmite. And then we can start killing everything else. So we just had to pull our armies together a bit. Unfortunately, they're ignoring my squad of 2 back here. I mean, on the plus side, it means I can run them up very, very quickly. Yeah, let's go up here. So, do we set this up the best way? Problem is, since our melee guys aren't in that good of a position, they have to go through the canyon. We can't go down in the middle here, so we either have to flank them all the way around, or we can just go for our spit, which is not going to be good enough. How large is this? Not bad, but I do like the idea of just going up and setting up a nice overwatch there as well. But I think we get the shroud and then overwatch from here. And then we only have our flares left. Let's put them right there, get the swarm shield going, and see what they're gonna do. Nice overwatch. They're gonna shoot back though. Well, grenade. Still more or less the same. Just grazes is fine right now.
Operations ready.
Would you mind not focusing solely on my hero up there though? That would be nice. Okay, so they've been staggered, which means we can move to a flanking position and then kill something quickly and efficiently. At least ideally. Move you guys out. So we could kill them back there already. So if we run these guys over, we can take our 75 right there. This should be fine because I can encase, so I'll run over here and then hit them with the encase, which unfortunately they resisted, so we do have to think about that a bit. Okay, first things first. You'll die.
Enemy down.
Stagger here. And one there as well. So at least they're all weakened. Since they're pretty split up, I don't think they'll be able to kill anything. Yeah, and we get some nice melee overwatches here at least. So that'll be helpful. Should be able to hit there. Not enough to kill though, not quite. That's easily remedied. Yeah, you guys need to move first. You know what, they can also just do the spitting.
Enemy down.
There we go. Stagger, remove the melee overwatch. 13 here, and... Can we get it? 60%? There we go. Okay. Nobody had to die here. At least not from our side. See? Everything's fine. We're all good. Okay, that works. It has an unexploited sector. What do I want to go for? Oh yeah, food. Or do we go research? No, we go research. That's what I wanted to do. Right now, and we're gonna build that out first now that the immediate threat has been dealt with. The next is gonna be this, but now we want to mod things more. Let's give you the mantra of clarity. We'll also give you the tenants. We probably want the tenants on this one after all, just to make them a little bit mod resistant. Okay, so far so good. These guys can't move in, so we'll stay here for a turn. We don't regenerate, unfortunately, which is a bit of a problem. Oh, I built up another one. I forgot. Well, he's not gonna make it there in time, so we'll just move him down here.
Empire task
Oh no,
completed.
we got it as a unit award. There we go. But that works. Okay, end turn. Okay, biochemical applications. See, where's my commander? You're right here. Love to give you the acidic composite, but it's just one shot, so this is not as good as it would be on somebody like these guys, because it's repeating. We'll mod one of them. Okay. Let's go attack. We should be fine here yet again. Also, this time we are... At least our armies are next to each other. Instead of the opposite direction, so at least this time these guys should be able to flank and dish out some quality damage. Just have to figure out how to set them up in a somewhat safe manner. We'll go here. Down, we'll get you behind him. No, you're... They weren't supposed to attack them. I'm happy we resisted, but man. That could have been bad. Okay, you guys go up there. Bunker. Commander behind him, get the swarm shield. Also go defensive, please. I dislike these guys. But is there a good way for us to deal with them? I don't see one right now, unfortunately, which is unfortunate. But maybe we can make it work. Can we shoot something? We're just out of reach. Is this worth it? I think in this case, I'd rather... Yeah, we'll set up the swarm shield. Now I could hit him for 5%, but let's overwatch. And then get the flyers over here. End our turn, see what they do. Ah, we missed. That's a shame. They're focusing pretty heavily on our group of 2 right there, which is bad. We could use that to flank.
Operations available.
But it's gonna be somewhat difficult. So this one we should ignore, I think. We wanna take down these back there. Or instead we'll bring in one melee unit, just put them next to them. Yeah, that's gonna turn out. One spit. Oh, with the crit. We got a stagger out of it. That's perfect, so we should be able to go in and hit them. And then even though it's a bit of a waste, we'll just take the kill.
Enemy down.
over, take your shots. That is
Enemy
perfect.
destroyed.
That was very good. And we'll keep you around just for the Swarm Shield bonus. We don't want to overextend ourselves too much. Yeah, that's fine so far. Luckily the damage out of the Paragon there isn't too harsh. Okay, we should be able to take this thing down, or at least almost. Oh, with the crits we take. There we go. Perfect. Damn, really? I'm not gonna get anywhere useful? Well. Now we have a bit of a better positioning opportunity. Encasing wouldn't help. Also, we're not in range. But it doesn't matter anyways. With the beetles. Them up. Spit them. Got the flyer. Way to here, and then gunk ones as well. You probably want to take your 3 shots right there. Let's stagger him. We can't, it's not likely to get the kill. So let's just see what we can do. Overwatch gets the kill. Hopefully they won't kill the beetles. They might. Yeah, that's a bummer. A big bummer.
Enemy annihilated.
60%. See, that's what I was looking for. Really? 2 complete misses? Holy crap. That was unexpected. Another miss. Telling me they're gonna survive. At least we're staggering them all over the place. Yeah, it's not gonna matter much. 25%? That hits, of course. Not even a grace.
The enemies of the hive have been defeated.
So, at least we get our Cosmite. Yeah, really? Just take down the energy production, put it in happiness. This is so bad. So you go in here. So am I just gonna move them all around in one spot? Or how do we play this now? So they're looking solid on the production front. We probably would like to set up these 2, then get the recreational dome going. But let's build another frenzied first. I want to try to bring in a little bit more military. Also, we're losing units left and right, so we probably need to deal with that as well. Okay. Yeah, let's wait on splitting things up too much. So we'll do this. We should be able to auto-combat that. And then we can move and kill the spawner. That is good. Are there forces? Yeah. Okay. So let's put these together in that case. We can upgrade our commander. Go with Revealing Soul. Any mods we would like? Still not really. Guys, looking fine. Also, there is one in here that we can probably mod via template. There we go. Upgrade him. Sinister Chorus, possibly? No, that's for melee more. So Steady Aim is definitely something, and then we'll go with the Deadeye one. Oh, thank you. We have our first Transcendent. Let's get him down here. Can I afford to build a second one, though? That's the big question. Right now, probably not. But I think we should probably declare war on the Syndicate here. Take them down before they become too big of a hassle. There, I think we'll just attack them this turn.
Production
Speed
ready.
things up a bit. 10. Do we want to build an exploitation or in our exploitation here? I could afford to build another Transcendent, I think, so that we have more Absorb Pain going all around. So let's do that first, and after that we'll build out the bioengineered food plantation. Oh, we should probably build the brew cluster first.
Empire task completed.
Economist. We were the first one to do this. Okay, that's good.
Operations available for priming.
Set up another monitor. We do have the energy
Happiness
for it,
event in
so
colony.
all that is perfectly fine. Okay, we have Frenzied here as well. We're building units. Do we just run him down towards the rest? I think so. For now.
Production ready.
What do you build? See here, since we're looking so rough with this, it's difficult to figure out what to build. Since none of this is gonna get used right now. But we could just let them produce energy, but it's probably worth it to at least prepare for a future where we're gonna be able to make use of all of our volcanic sectors. The problem that the only Cosmite that we can get is just there. That's really rough for us. But ah well. We'll manage. Let's go kill. We'll go manual on this one. Yeah, since we're in those sectors, we're not regenerating energy right now. Or health. Oh boy, you guys are... You're just gonna leave.
Successful.
I'm not taking any chances on that one. No way. Well, we could have healed them, as it turns out. Can you heal yourself? You can, okay. See, I'd rather run away with them and heal. Hello? There we go. Can we afford to? Back here, it's probably fine. I don't think they'll be able to leap in that quickly. Not necessarily the best spot to Overwatch, but we'll manage. And then we'll pull our other melee units over. Let's keep these guys a little bit further back so that they don't get leaped and pushed around. See what they do. They'll probably...
Operations available.
They just stay there? Really? I'm fine with that because our melee units are regenerating. Can we... Is it worth it to... I'm gonna try to put him out as a bit of bait. Not sure that's what... if that's the best call or not, but it's what we're going with. He doesn't have Overwatch yet, fortunately. So pull him back one, move. Hunker. You want to be able to shoot something. 18% is not good, of course, but it's a start. So if they don't come at me, I'm gonna just wait them out a bit. They should move in. Yeah, there we go. I moved up a little bit, which should just trigger the movement. That melee Overwatch was perfectly placed. That worked out really well. Okay, so let me take a look. We can take care of the enemies right in front of us first. 85 back there is awesome. I think we'll take that. Or I haven't forgotten. But yeah, they are dead, basically. And then that should take care of that. Yeah, we're fine.
Enemy eliminated.
No problem whatsoever. That might even kill them right away. Wow. Unexpected, but I'm not gonna complain. Gunk 'em. And let's get the impact. We could have probably gotten more attacks off from the ranged attack, but getting the stagger is good enough and they're not going to be able to kill anything. So we might as well go in and just nuke them.
Enemy annihilated.
And forget that they explode again, so they kill the melee unit. They damage the melee unit. It's fine. We're good. Ooh, the Go rifle. Actually, sounds better than it ends up being, I guess. Well, these guys grew faster than they're supposed to. That's a problem because it's upkeep that we have to deal with. But at least we're gonna annex outwards, I guess. So we could annex the sector we're in right now, couldn't we? It's fine, actually. Yeah, so we'll annex this one for our colony so that we get it started. At least it's not a volcanic one, which is where everything else is. Okay, what's next? Do we want to take a look at this or do we move back up? I think we'll work our way up here for now. It'll allow us to regenerate a bit.
Production ready.
Should be fine. Okay, nice. I still don't know how this is gonna go because we're just perpetually unhappy. It's not good. What can you do? We'll figure it out. We'll probably want this. We need to get the research done quicker. Let's slow our growth with this one as well. And just go heavy on the research. Because the faster they grow, the worse is the upkeep gonna be. Yeah, okay. So, I'm gonna take a quick 3-minute break. That's the wrong shortcut. That's the right shortcut. There we go. So I'll be right back. See you in a moment. There we go. And I'm back. So, let us continue. I really want to set up another monitor here. I need to see what they're doing there. Queen. They can annex their first sector. Let's use this guy. What does this do? The weapons factory. We'll get it eventually, but we'll start with the food exploitation, I think. So let's get the Mellow Marsh. And we definitely need to declare war on Syndicate soon.
Production ready.
That's all done.
Happiness event in colony.
Also fine.
Incoming
She
communication.
sent us a message, so... Yeah, that's fine. So that's where her capital is. Okay. She also was in a bit of a rough spot, wasn't she?
Repentance is not punishment. It is celebration. It is a path to becoming trust.
Okay, we have nothing set up here right now. So we want the Vigorous Embrace next. And that's probably where we're gonna keep it for now. Inner Fire do. Covert it's a covert operation. Lowers the target player standing with his most renowned faction by 20 influence points, and adds the same amount to your relation level with that faction. Okay, Soulfire, target enemy army takes 20% damage, so Soul Burn. Target friendly army heals to 100%. They also gain stagger resistance. God damn, okay. Yes, please. We'll get that in afterwards. They have an unexploited sector, which will... Do I go more research with these? I guess that's the way to go, but we also need energy. And this is kind of a jack-of-all-trades sector, I guess. And we have a better research option up there as well, so we'll shoot for that one. Okay. Let's continue to check this out. We'll move these guys over. Operation Prime, nothing there. We have no doctrine slots. Do we want to change that? Oh, we're getting the hazard removal. We're getting the hazard removal. Okay, that's really important news. You're gonna fly over there. We'll remove the hazard here next turn, or we'll set it up. It's gonna remove 8 unhappiness out of Urks. That's very good. Okay, we're getting that. I think we have enough Cosmite and energy to start it up right away as well. At least I hope so. But we'll see. Also, we get the botanical gardens here.
Without the raging hell fracture of
so that's gonna be extremely useful here. Let's get those built the very first thing. And then follow up with the energy exploitation. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's gonna take a while, but I don't want to shift things around. Yeah, 1 energy, 15 Cosmite, 3 turns. We'll do that. Thank you very much. See, that one, highly beneficial once we get that done. What am I going for now? Oh yeah, anthropologic research. Anthropologic. That's how that's said. So that we are able to get more Cosmite. Probably want... What are these doctrines gonna do? Aiding reveal to one that the cooldown for requesting a new quest from a faction. The one? Well, we have not met another faction than the Paragon, and we've declared war on them right away. So that's not gonna be helpful. Enlightened units deal 10% added damage to non-enlightened units. That one is a bit better, I think. But we probably want the aquatic deployment so that we can go on water. Just so that we have it. Then we'll get Operation Effectiveness 1. Or do we want Cobalt Infiltration? It's fine. I think this is good. That's 300. They're just super slow, unfortunately. I think we should split up a bit here. Just get these guys helping and move out of this. Because just moving through or over the mountain is just takes so much movement. And that group should be able to do it, and then we'll move them over afterwards. So this is fine as is right now. We need to prepare dealing with the Syndicate. We want to declare war on them. Yeah. We'll just have to get to a position where we can afford to do that. Template. Get modded. So we'll just put these guys here. Wait for a bit. We'll get the Shield of Remorse for you. We should get the Shield of Remorse for these guys as well, shouldn't we? But we... Can they not get that? Oh no, there it is. I'm just blind. Because they're in melee, they're gonna get attacked a lot. And getting the Remorse debuff on the enemy would be very beneficial. Yeah, those staggers is very defensively minded, but I'm okay with that, I think. Guild cover. Get this as well. We'll just try it. I guess. Yeah, you can't move. You're there. And these guys... I want to wait one turn before we go in and attack. Just better be safe than sorry. We are a little bit stronger, but we shouldn't rush things. Okay. What's that exploitation? We want food, I guess. What was my main building? Yeah, replicator factory. Okay, yeah, we'll build an agriculture exploitation. Happiness is looking fine, so we can get that done first. And now we'll just auto-combat. This should be completely fine. Where do you lead? All the way up there. That's actually not bad. Let's do that. I think that's perfectly fine. We're gonna stay there. We'll add you to our squad over here. And that should be it, yes. Okay. Oh, well, now she declared war on us. Well. Pronouncements. Well, no, back. Negotiate. Nope, don't want to negotiate. I'd like to insult her, please. Well, doesn't matter anymore, I guess. Okay, we missed our window there to do that first. But I hope we'll be fine going into this. I don't know how it's gonna go, because we have no idea how big her army is.
Operations available for priming.
Basically, let's deploy another monitor and set it up somewhere here. See what's or there. Let's see what's going up north of her. You can annex another sector. So what do we want? With the hazard removal that we can go for, the nuclear wasteland seems like a good choice to get more production going. Yeah, we also get some energy out of the deal. That should be decent. Then... yeah, I'm not sure what we're gonna go for the last one. But I think that's fine. Yeah, so we'll... we can send the flyer over and get that, and he'll also take care of the hazard removal there. That's perfectly fine. You're just gonna stay there. Wait for the others to arrive. So if we can make the war work here, that's probably gonna make or break us. She declared war on us now. I should have done that already, the other way around, so that we get the benefit. Just didn't think she would do that already. But yeah, we'll...
Imprisonment.
I've learned now.
Operations primed and ready.
So we wanted to see what's going up north. So let's set it up right there. So we do see another city north. See, that's important. Seems at least like it might be important knowledge for us. Okay, spawn emergent and get the Berserker pheromones set up first as well. And then we want a melee heavy group here for us to work this out. Also selected plate mod. There something worth taking? The Sundering Claws are so good for them as well, but I love the defensive setup. Maybe we'll get these guys with Sundering Claws, so we have half with the Sundering Claws and half with we'd have with Sundering Claws and half with the Remorse debuff. Thanks. Yes. And remove Fallout. And then they can merge again next turn. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. So we get a group here. We can possibly... no, we have no... we have no Cosmite to mod you with. So that's not going to work out. It feels a bit chaotic right now, but it should still work from what I can tell. What's that setup? It's something there. Void barriers, yeah. Yeah, that's annoying. We could just bypass them and go north and take that city. We could at least try. Okay, we have the anthropologic research. We're gonna recruit the new hero as well. Does he have levels? Yes, he does have levels already, so we should spend skill points. What are you using? Focused hate. Steady aim as per usual. And then probably Deadeye as well. Maybe a Vitality. And Deadeye too. We get some Remorse going. Just get it enlightened for now. Do I want to wait another turn so that this guy can join in? I think we do. Just get him his first experience points. We have an unexploited sector. We are also not very happy, so we'll start getting a lot of things situated. It's another production that I wanted to go for. Yes, okay. The production, then the Cosmite, then the diplomatic analysis wing. So this is gonna be out of commission for quite a while. Yeah, they destroyed both of the monitors there. But now we can go kill this. Auto combat. Ooh, a soldier bee. Yes. Soldier bees are good. We haven't found the growth yet. That's okay. Okay, so this is our last enemy here. Everything else is a bit far away right now. Can we use this as a scout? Maybe a bit too aggressive in my approach there, but nah, it's too late. Let's see what they do. I hope they'll leave this alive. I love the shadow that it throws. Okay, that's 5 in one spot. We could try to attack them while they're not in their city, if we get lucky. There, he's merged. Auto combat, please. Oh, okay, yes, Cosmite research. Instantly. It's gonna get removed out of the queue. And we get the benefit right away. That's pretty solid. Okay, yeah. Building out their things. Yeah, we can't quite get them. This is probably a permanent thing, isn't it? Still, we probably want to try and do this.
Operations available.
These are going to take some time to come into effect, or can we mod you? Accelerated healing. It's repeating, isn't it? Yeah. So acidic composite as well. You'll take just these two. Because they're still pretty weak, so it might go down. Set production for you. Okay. Sector upgrade could be useful. But since we're at war with the faction right next to us, we might want to build out some standard military infrastructure. Are done. We need to move them over as well now. There we go. So, the Syndicate need to die. Oh, that's their commander. Yeah, they have the support vehicle. So they're moving in there to defend. So let's wait until we can really attack them. Oh, it's just 2 though. Plus a 5 stack behind it. Yeah, we're not gonna go attack you there. Where does this go again? Oh yeah, all the way down there. So instead, we're just gonna back off a bit. And focus on, try to go for this one. They're faster. That's for sure. They should get there faster because I have to go all the way around. But still, that should be helpful. We can also get the Berserker pheromones up and running next round. Still, that these guys are not in a... that it's no longer a negative amount of happiness is good. We need to get out of this first. Gonna take some time. But yeah, we can do that now at least. So let's slow this down a bit more and continue to buff up our research. We don't need this colony to grow quickly right now because we could annex out of the volcanic sectors, but I'd rather wait until we can make use of the volcanic sectors and then go for these two maybe. But I don't know yet. But yeah, we want the research. We don't need a big growing city right there.
As children of the guiding star, every soul is born with a light to know right from wrong. When selfish choices entice a soul to extinguish their light.
Okay, yeah, that's the big one.
Operations primed and ready.
We love Soulfire. It's taking so long to queue these all up, unfortunately. But I really want to get them going here. But Soulfire is probably the next important one. So they're still down there. Which means for now, everything's going more or less as we want it to. Let's go scout a bit over there. We do have to set military research as well, so we got Inner Fire. Do I want to build out Luminance and get the Lightbringers now, or do we build for something different? The Abyssian deployment, not deploytation. It's not deportation. What do the Tenets of Healing do? Spell hostile effects from target non-mindless biological Asabic unit and heal them for 25 once per battle. Pretty solid. 2 turns, target friendly unit is immune to all damage, but they cannot move or use abilities during this time. Oh, so that's just mostly to save. You know what? Let's get the Luminance. And I wouldn't mind trying to go for a Doomsday win. For the achievement, among other things, but yeah, it's just nice. We'll see. Okay, production for you. Happiness is +9. We probably want to build a unit. Do we want another support transcendent here? It's gonna take some time to get that built up though. You know, I'm gonna go for a bit of a longer term investment, even though
Protection ready.
I'm not sure it's the right thing as always. But we will figure it out eventually. They could also go attack one of my cities now instead. Good thing is, we're still close enough to be able to react to it. But I believe this one seems to be a little bit out of...
Just envision a better life.
Out of whack.
Operations primed
Can
and
we
ready.
set up a decent doctrine? The builder is always something that's useful, I think. Economist is also not bad, especially for the early game that we're still in. Units gain full morale against independent units. Nope, that doesn't help us too much right now. Let's see, does the Celestial Rain? This one wasn't useful for us right now. Because we have no NPC factions that we could request quests from. The Celestial Rain could be very good though, but it would take 3 turns to get that. And we want to queue up the Doctrine right away, I think. So do we go... I mean, Dream Sharing is also good, but I don't think we'll go with that one. I'd rather go something that's going to help our economy and our base building for this. I don't actually know how good the Economist is overall. If 15 is that much, but it could be useful because we have a lot of production that would be sped up with that. Which would be good for units as well, but the builder is good for structures, and we have a lot of those to build as well. I think we're still early enough that the builder is useful and is gonna be our choice. But let's see. Right now, we probably want to build towards Dawn of a New Union so that we can resurrect heroes in case something dies. Last time, in our last campaign, one died and I didn't have it researched yet. And it's still way too far to mainline the adaptive exploitation so that we can finally use the volcanic sectors that we're having to deal with. Let's get the Celestial Rain set up for now, and we want to look at this though. We have no forest, but we might have a lot of mountains or ruins around. I'm gonna check real quick. Fertile Plains, where were those? Here. Also here, so that's good. What does that do? Food, okay. So ruins, fertile plains, mountains. Let's see. Mountain. This is a mountain. Fertile plain. Another fertile plain. Another mountain. Yeah, so one of those exploitations could also be very good for us. So we still see that their commander is down in this city. So if we can take the weakest one from them, that would be pretty awesome. We also want to visit the heavy weapons factory. So there's just 2 units here right now. It's a hero in a vehicle. That vehicle looks pretty awesome though. What is that? The Mirage. So I assume that's a Syndicate's vehicle, just a basic one. I haven't played Syndicate yet, so I don't know too much about them. So we'll back off again. That's fine.
Production ready.
Okay, we're getting all that built out. But if we can take one city from them already and then maybe just ignore this and go straight for their capital, that could be good, of course. But I'm not sure we'll be able to do that. There we go. We've got the builder going. This would give them a bonus if we do this, because it's a quest. We can see that with the exclamation mark there. This one too, apparently. So you guys are gonna visit this. So they're still down there and not attacking us, huh? That's surprising. Yeah, that's a 6 stack. That's a 6 stack. So the Soldier Bee is kind of the odd one out right now, and not being able to do much. I should. There we go. How far can she go? Can she get all the way? Oh, that's pretty perfect, isn't it? We could attack her army even with the support outside of the confines of a city, which would give her no advantage whatsoever in the defense department.
Let the light bringers burn brightly. Send a gleam across the bay, that the poor struggling souls adrift.
So we need to look at the Lightbringer in a moment. I do like the tenets of healing somewhat, but we also want to improve our existing stuff. We also could use some engulfers, couldn't we? But maybe we'll wait on those a little bit. What does it actually do? Each turn there's a 40% chance that a colonist is removed and joins the Celestian player's nearest colony. What? Okay. That seems pretty solid. That's for our Doomsday setup. So I do like this setup. So just that we have the chance to go over there next, we'll research this now. And then decide later. They can annex another sector. We wanted to take this one, didn't we? We could get the Soldier Bee to do that, but right now... Oh, we can't get there this turn. Which means we probably want to attack this town right away. It seems to be empty as well, and the others apparently have backed off. Which might not be true, but that's what it looks like. What do we have again? We have one food exploitation. And we probably want this. And make it a research exploitation, I guess. I'm very short. We could also make it just an energy exploitation because we're pretty short on that. Also, it gives us access to a cosmite sector in the water up there. So yeah, that seems good. Let's get that started up. So, first, we'll attack this. We should be fine to auto-combat. Yeah. And take this over. And we would like to migrate to Kir'ko. My main problem is if they decide to attack my army now, out of sorts. Which could happen. So we could back out again, let them have the city, if they want it back. I don't know. Because right now we just weakened ourselves mostly.
Operations primed and
What we
ready.
did. Oh wait. But we will have a defensible position. Difficult. I think I'll risk it. I have no clue what the AI is going to do, honestly. So they're in the cities. They should be pretty okay. So we'll bring these over here. So if he decides to attack me, he's gonna be there to be helpful.
Action ready.
Not gonna be enough. Okay, +9. Let's build a Lightbringer. I just want to see what they can do. We could look this up, but we want to use these as well, of course. Let's build one, and then move on from there. Wait, you're not modded. Unfortunately, right now, with the AI being so close, we also can't afford to mod. So let's see. I assume they will attack one of the two. Either the city or this group. Or they will just back away? Oh, they might go on the offensive and try to take my city now, but that's okay. They're welcome to try.
Though we seek to nest in a hive that
Okay, yeah, that's for the
shines bright
doctrines. Okay, let's get the next doctrine set up first, and then we'll get the Dawn of the New Union done. No. No. With this. And afterwards we go for one of the exploitations to bring this up, because I think we're gonna be able to deal with this pretty okay. I hope. So we're gonna make this. And energy is looking okay. Really want to make this an energy exploitation or a research one. I think I'd rather go research after all. We're going pretty research heavy this time, but it could work out okay. So we want to go back to defend our city here. I think. And then these guys are going down here to threaten this, but we're close that we can deal. And we'll get the bee in here so that they just can't retake the city, because there should still be units around somewhere, or did they get absorbed somewhere? No, we don't see them. They went elsewhere. The one with the vehicle that we saw. You're gonna guard. Erks. What are you gonna do? Basically build everything you're supposed to right now. So we could get just the building set up for later, once we can afford to build something here. Because once we can make use of the volcanic, it's gonna be much more useful. Okay, we also
Operations primed and ready.
can spawn an emergent, which is what we're gonna do right away. The big deterrent. the emergent in the city. It's so weak and cute and can do nothing. But we'll have it guard it and protect the colony with its life. Short-lived it might be. There was the flyer, by the way. So they're running around. And me moving down here was actually enough to make them back off. Now we can start doing this. Oh wait, I'm gonna get the tenets of healing. It's gonna take too much time. The accelerated healing. These aren't good. We want the tenets of healing on these. I'm sure. Also get the mantra of clarity to get the buff going, and then we'll mod all of them. Because right now we should prepare for killing things, ideally. This weapon just seems lackluster. The Eagle Rifle is it better? 7/7. Chance to Broken Mind. 9/7 with Overwatch. Yeah, let's use the Eagle Rifle instead. Seems a bit better. I have nothing that excites me too much there. Outside of that, these guys are all modded. You know what? We probably want accelerated healing on our flyers as well, at least. And this guy could use something as well. It's single shot, so he's probably going to be a little bit closer. So we'll get... He has the remorse already. Let's give him some heightened vision on top of everything. So, the problem is, we could go over there and attack.
Systems infiltrated.
Also, probably her, she siphoned energy.
Operations primed and ready.
Which is highly annoying.
Production ready.
Okay, let's look at these first. First of all, they look pretty cool. That's a nice unit. Visually. But yeah, oh, Meteor Dash is 2 to 7 spaces. Jumps towards target ground hacks and lands heavily, dealing damage in adjacent units at stagger. Okay, this seems pretty awesome as a unit. Let's get the Emergent in there. So what do we do here? We probably want the tenets on these, and just on the third one we'll have to wait and decide. But yeah, I think it's time to confront her. That production, do we want... I think we want to build out another Lightbringer here as well. We're running out of energy. Yeah, that's what I was a bit worried about. Okay, what's this? Oh, that's us. It just looked weird. So we're gonna be slow going in there, unfortunately. We also want... I want the melee to be as strong as possible there. Okay, so we have them in position. Once I set up the Berserker Pheromones, we're gonna deal a bunch more damage with them melee. Okay, +5. We can probably afford to set up the Botanical Gardens next. future reference. Or for future use, I should say. Okay, yeah, we'll be able to annex something here soon. I guess we'll work up from there. We probably want to balance things down a bit again. Still, we need no growth here, so we want energy. We need energy right now, so that's what we're going for. Also, the production on these guys is meaningless, so we'll do this. So just make them do this as efficiently as possible. That's what we're aiming for. Oh, I met somebody. Who showed up? It's another syndicate. Well, the grudge from Cass's belly, dislike race relation just met. Dislikes Kir'ko. There's a dislike race relation with us. Yeah, stay out of my way. That's gonna be our next war, I can already tell. Like, Syndicate is strong on this planet.
For too long, our...
Operations primed and ready.
Yes. Celestial Judgment, please. Is what we're going for here.
Happiness event in colony.
Why is this heavy in food? Because of the happiness event? Possibly, but it's too late now. I biffed it. Oh, it's my new city. I got confused there for a moment. Okay, how do we... You have... production exploitation. +9 here. We have no energy for now. How do we make you better? This is gonna be energy, which is good. So let's get a brood cluster going. Then maybe hive guard turrets for defense, although we'll get those first in case this small colony does get attacked. But yeah, they are pretty far out. Okay, these guys won't be able to partake. But we do want them to be able to. I think we'll wait another round.
Production ready.
Here, produce another Lightbringer. We need this for the future, that's for sure. Just to be safe. Okay, yeah, and we probably want to bring up our production. This is for food. What does this mean? Energy, yes. Mountain exploitations, pretty please. That is something we want. We want to make use of our mountains that way. That's a good call. Get you going as well. Gets 20%. It also gets stagger resistance plus on accuracy. This we need to do right away. The Blessing of Starlight is something we should do now, I think, because we can set them up this way. We gain the accuracy, we gain the stagger resistance. Since we're very melee heavy here in this group, I think it's what we're going for. So Blessing of Starlight. Launch now on these guys. Yeah. That'll be interesting, I think. Okay, Okay, now we have perseverance.
Discipline the mind and the universe will trust you with its secrets, Luke.
Star guides. These guys deal psionic damage, so we probably want to go for this a bit more as well. Question is, do we go heavy into this direction already or not? Energy to preemptively ward a friendly living unit from death. This battle results in victory. The target is revived if the combat ends if it died during combat. Pacifism. Pacify, disabling damaging abilities for... Okay, wow. They've got some pretty cool setups in Celestian. I like that a lot so far. But let's get Volatile Afflictions and then the Engulfers next. I think we want to get some more variety in our units. Yeah, he's definitely not going to make it in this turn now. They can annex another sector. So we'll have to annex upwards, basically. We won't get around it. And we'll use him. I should have looked at that first before moving.
Colony.
It's gonna take a little bit longer.
Colony.
Okay, they're not doing anything right now. So we can probably afford to build out another unit. Yes, let's build out another Lightbringer.
Production ready. Production ready.
Okay, this is the mostly melee group. Berserker Pheromones. They're still getting the buff though, aren't they? Because that did not work. So this is Wojtek. Wojteki. Which one do we soulfire? Let's go for this one. Also got the soul burn in there, okay. That's my 3 armies against those 2 plus the militia. I have no energy, so I can't use tactical operations. That's at least moderately scary. And they've got Overwatch, which is harsh for my melee squad. Also, I'm slow. So there's lots of things that could go wrong with this. Let's hope not that many will. We'll start on the left. So the Emergents are probably not gonna see a whole lot of action, but we'll wait and reevaluate at a more appropriate time. Also, who do I put Absorb Pain on? But there, I could shoot something already. Which means Absorb Pain is gonna be put on you. Because it's a bit of a more aggressive approach here, I guess. But we also just gonna go Echoes of the Hive Mind. We can't shoot anything from back here. Oh, not Echoes of the Hive Mind. Shrouded Step. That's how you say that. Okay, go there. Be defensive. They're gonna stay a bit over on the side. The defense just looks so cool, I have to say. Pretty awesome looking. Yeah, just... you guys ideally move out to attack me. That's what I'm aiming for. These are gonna flank very wide. See how that's gonna play out. You just stand and stay and wait. Kind of thing. We can absorb pain on somebody. Let's just put it on the one all the way in the front. It did something there. Okay, hallucination, so we're clarity. It's fine, stagger resisted. Ow! Oh, they might kill the Transcendent back there. Yeah, as much as I would love the Emergent to survive this, if they don't, they don't. I mean, that makes sense, doesn't it? They're using a bunch of stuff to remove the soul burn, unfortunately. Oh, the Overwatch was real nice. That's fine. The good thing is they're giving me lots of targets to hit. And I can go in with my melees as well, I think. So let's start on the left here. Yeah. Okay, back away a bit. Gunk. That did not work as well as I was hoping. Get these 2 hits. But they're gonna hit each other a bunch. The middle is looking pretty solid right now, so I think I'm gonna try to help out over here. Nice crit. Oh, we got a stagger out of that as well. Okay, that should be a kill. Did they really survive with 1 hit point? Can they not die? Yeah, okay, that's kinda harsh. Oh boy. That's annoying. Well, we'll deal. We have to. 95, there we go. So my biggest problem is I have to really go out with my hero to be able to do something, which is not something we want to do right now. So how do we use my hero in an effective way? I'll have to think about how to deal with that. Okay, please tell me I can gunk you from here. Yes, we can. Okay, that's good start. Yeah, we'll go in and be aggressive. These guys are buffed significantly, which should help. Okay, 20%? Okay, we're hallucinating and crippled, so we'll do this instead, because we're not gonna miss with that. Okay, we'd love to kill something. Start with the 85% here. The crits are awesome. These guys can get killed.
Enemy down.
So do I need to heal with him? Since we're absorbing pain, we probably want to heal ourselves here still. Be safe. Not let them die. And now I only have my hero left. This guy can't die, which is super annoying. We have 85 hit points. I'm gonna risk it. We'll run out. We'll hit things. What I wouldn't do to have some energy to deal with or to get some tactical operations going. Version projector, sure. Okay, crippled. Oh, yeah, commander summoning a drone. That's a nice Overwatch. They can't die as well, I believe, right now. Yeah, well, they were emergents. I want to see them evolve at some point, but so far I haven't gotten an emergent unit high enough to actually make that work. Okay, kill the flyer. Shame. These guys are trading back and forth. Okay, can they die now? Yeah, they should be able to die now. Okay, so we'll try to make that happen. So what we probably want to do is do this and then gunk,
Enemy annihilated.
which will kill the first unit. These guys are still crippled and hallucinating, so we're super slow. And we have bad accuracy. So we'll just go here, provide swarm shielding. Problem is these guys might die as well, so I'm not sure how to use them right now. Okay, really 2 grazes? We'll do this, just swarm shield each other, hope that it's gonna be useful. Okay, what's this? 60%. This. And he can get the kill.
Enemy destroyed.
Okay, the flyer is in a bit of a rough spot. Let's continue here for now and see where things are going to go. 40% is pretty bad. The leap would kill him. Problem is it leaves us very exposed, so it's likely that we're going to die regardless. But at least it's a guaranteed kill. So we'll take it. Yeah. It's the right call.
Enemy eliminated.
5. This side. I'm a bit unsure right now, but let's take care of the middle, I guess. So we'll take our 65. We hit. Next, we'll move up the snipers, get the swarm shield going, and snapshot them. Oh, 25% is bad, though. But let's see if we get lucky. We don't. Okay. Should have taken the higher percentage shot. We have that, yeah, we have the deceleration. Oh, we're blinded, that's why. I'm gonna take the 40% and hope that we get lucky there. Yeah, okay. So at least we take one down. And then we have these guys left, which are already weakened. I think I'd rather move them back, honestly. If they go aggressive to try and get to them, it's going to be beneficial to us, but I don't want them to just die. That damage is not that big of a problem. Sure, throw out a bit of a heal. Ooh, that flank though. That hurt. Oh, come on, and a cerebral overdrive. Oh, they didn't quite get them. But that'll do. That's our hidden. Okay. Ooh, that's brutal. But I think this is pretty much the deciding... fight of this entire war, mostly. So it'll be very crucial. Then flank is nice. Oh, really? Come on, game. That's just mean. We're still blind, aren't we? Okay, we need to work on this. Still out of range. Now we can heal. That's better, so they'll stay around longer. So let's take our 55 up there. We got clarity on there, so that's at least a buff that's gonna be helpful. Okay, all on melees. What do we do with you? Problem is, I can't take care of the flyer well with what we have here.
Enemy eliminated.
But we're working on it, and these guys are gonna move up next turn. Maybe? Yeah, okay. He could go out and help. Flanking these would also be very beneficial. I think that's more important. Yeah. Which will give me a chance to gunk them. Let's see what they do. Yeah, they're throwing out a lot against us there. The clarity debuffs are annoying to deal with. Yep, that's a heal. Who would have thought? Oh, yeah. Oh, they've got Void Tech. I remember. So they can just walk through solid objects, which allows them to move out easily to kill. Well, who could have seen that coming? Not me, because I don't remember stuff like that. Yeah, it shows that the AI is very hard. That's a very, very mean... Wow, that damage, though. God damn. I think we'll have to take this chance here. Oh yeah, with the crits, it's no-brainer. God damn. But we're still blinded. No, we're not actually. Why is this so bad then? Because he's in cover. Okay. Well, good thing is, I don't care much about that because I don't have a repeating weapon. There we go. He has a repeating weapon, but he can't die. Let's also try to take down the repair drone at this point. Yeah, the flyer still needs to go down. Come on. Really? 2 hit points. We'll take the gunk. Even though it seems like a bit of a waste. We'll take the gunk. 40% once. Rather take the 40% twice. $15? What's going on there? Oh, that should kill the left side. Well, we missed? That's an area of effect. I disagree highly with that.
Enemy down.
Doesn't matter that it happened or it has no influence on that, but... Oh yeah, that was a hero, so we just destroyed the vehicle. Damn, okay. See, I'm getting flustered here. I'm letting myself get distracted. Oh, please survive. I don't want to lose another unit. Meh.
Unit down.
But what I want, the game does not care about. So we'll have to rebuild quite a bit in terms of our military force once we're done. I have no doubt that we're gonna win this. It's pretty... Oh, we got stunned. It should be pretty doable, even though I'm doing my best to butcher our chances here.
Enemy hero killed.
There we go. But yeah, we should be okay, more or less. So these guys are actually gonna run. I'm not gonna risk, because they might come out to retaliate and try to get us killed. If they do, nothing we can do about it.
Enemy eliminated.
But that way we get easier access to their units, so that's fine, one way or the other. We could leave up there. First, let's kill the repair drone. Just get that out of the way. You can heal. Let's do this. I'm gonna move up here. Then we'll try to encase you. Which worked, so no more movement for you. You just get killed.
Enemy killed.
And they can't get there the normal way, so we'll go the flying leap kick way. What's that thing called again? The meteor dash. See, I used the right terminology right away. Yeah, they're running out of things they can do though. Let's see, so we want to kill you. Ideally, we need to get. It's gonna destroy just the vehicle in the beginning, so we need to wait for that. There we go. So that's their commander. Yeah, okay. Which we will now kill.
Enemy commander down.
Goodbye. Okay. You can't go much of anywhere, so we'll dunk. That was useful though. Very good hit.
Enemy killed.
It's only these guys left. We can't get the kill though, I think. We have no... No, these guys can. If I believe.
Enemy
There we go.
eliminated.
Man, that hurt.
The enemies of the
Holy
hive have
crap.
been defeated.
We lost so many units, but we defeated them completely, so that is fine by me. So how much did we lose? 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the emergent, which counts as a third maybe, or so.
Empire task completed.
At least we got a Transcendent as a unit award here for making the Warmonger work. So that's good. You know what? We can actually use that to our advantage because they can get here to annex the sector. See, I planned that all along, obviously. So that's the melee group. I think we'll just leave these guys like this for now, and then we'll like to migrate this to Kir'ko. Yes, please. Oh, the Growth faction. Hello, let's say hi. No, it's not the Growth. What was I thinking? It looked like it just I didn't notice the exclamation mark. Hey, Lord Sloth, how are you? There's a couple of things I can do to make it more likely for an emergent to evolve, though whether it's worth it is another thing. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of memey that I'm trying so hard to get one to evolve. I just want to see it once. So they can become an Engulfer or an Abyssian, correct? Or something like that? Let me look at it again. Oh, Transcendent, yeah. Engulfer, Transcendent. I mean, both are pretty good. you're feeling a bit sluggish, but you were lurking for a good while, I appreciate it, either way, and I hope the sluggishness goes away soon. What do we want with you? Not the commander. You are a ranged guy, so we'll just keep adding on some range skills, I think. There we go. Yeah, okay, dream sharing I haven't used so far as a doctrine. Farming a spawner, meaning I'm leaving a spawner alive, waiting for it to spawn a unit, and then killing that unit and rinse and repeat, I assume. And that trait that the commander will give the extra XP. Yeah, okay. I don't have that on this commander here either right now. Yeah, it just didn't work out this way, that I could fit them in with a smaller stack somewhere just to keep them on the sideline and not go in. With this, I had to go aggressive with them and use them, I think, just as a diversion in part, to give myself a better chance of winning this one. Raw. So that's why I was willing to sacrifice them. The Shrouded Step, as always. I'm a big fan of. Let's go with Watchman as well here. Unlike 3, who gets the kill doesn't matter. Oh, Age of Wonders 3, I assume you mean. Putting them in with crazy strong heroes for their... yeah. That makes sense. And I usually would try, but they end up dying somehow. I don't know why. Not like I asked them to.
Doctrine enacted.
There we go. Now we've got the Celestial Judgment as well, so it's a little bit of an added damage bonus.
Incoming communication.
Yeah, insult me. That's fine. I'll insult you right back. I know it's a waste, but we have... that. There we go. You can go over here after all. So we're on a decent path to wipe out this syndicate, because we took 2 cities, and I think all that's left is the capital, assuming they have nothing west of this, which I doubt. So we should be good, and that will give us 6 cities overall. Honestly, I think I've met the Psyfish faction once. I always get something else near me, so I don't know the weakest units so far. But yeah, I do like the Transcendence overall, especially with the melee focus we have going on right now. That seems like something we can really make use of. But yeah, unfortunately, for today, I think this is where I'm going to have to end the stream. Because I have other plans afterwards now. And I'm gonna have to walk 25 minutes or so to get there to a buddy of mine. So we'll do that. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I'll be back tomorrow evening, so tomorrow 50 minutes from now. So 8 p.m. My time, which is GMT +2. I'll stream from 8 to 11 p.m. with my buddy GameLad. We'll do some Age of Wonders co-op. We haven't really hammered down the details yet, but I assume we'll try to just set up a multiplayer scenario, watch each other's combats, all that stuff, and then see how that's gonna go. So that'll be tomorrow, and then I'll be back with my regular continuation of this new scenario on Friday, same time as today. So yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. I really look forward to continuing this. We had a bit of a rough start. I lost way too many units early on. But overall, things are looking up. We're playing on very hard. It's different. The AI really is mean on this. That's for sure. But yeah, putting the native threat level back down to low instead of moderate helps with the early game a bit, I think. So I'm interested to see how this is going to go. But I like the Celestian Secret Tech so far. It's not my favorite. I think Promethean still takes that cake for now. But they seem pretty strong. Those melee units are kind of nuts so far. The Lightbringers. And they look cool as well. That damage is pretty solid. So yeah. Oh, is that what it is? Is it through the Kir'ko? That they get the frenzy, I assume? Yeah, the damage by 10%. That is so good. And the extra damage against units with soul burn. That's so insane. And if you can then back them up with the Transcendent or so that you can go in with the Meteor Dash, nuke out some damage and make sure they don't die in the next turn, that seems cool. I'm really looking forward to working on this more and see how it's gonna play out. But yeah. You're giving me lots and lots of information and ideas, Sloth. I really appreciate it. Because you definitely know the intricacies of the game more than I do. I haven't really read through everything and worked through everything. So I really appreciate that you're always giving me those little tidbits. Making me... I'm learning a lot with that. The tactical combat, I do have a basic or a pretty decent understanding of with all my turn-based games that I play, but all the other stuff, just understanding what influences what is so cool. You can toss the armor reducing claws and they'll end up hitting for max damage just about every time. That could work as well. Give them Sundering Claws. But would you work with those or do you go for something else maybe? Is there something here that would work? The tenets of pacifism seem pretty decent as well, but that would make them single units so they can't really be next to each other. Just leap them in, get enemies, or make enemies become pacified. Seems also something that would work really well. As long as they don't resist, of course. But if you back them up with Transcendent that keeps them alive, it could work. Yeah. Oh, there might be something else, but there's such an early get. There's a lot of cool things. I really like the defensive mods here on these guys. Oh, Shield of Reckoning also sounds pretty solid. Wow, okay, that's actually really good. Either way, I'm getting lost in the research, but I do really have to end the stream, unfortunately. So, once again, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, look at my new and awesome overlays and all that stuff. There we go. That's a wrong button again. That's what we are. I've got new overlays, courtesy of my awesome girlfriend. Just want to show those off again. So I did a bit of rebranding, basically. The icon is our cat Charlie, who likes to sleep on my keyboard. So that's where that's come from. She surprised me with that yesterday, and I do like the new design. I hope you guys find it interesting as well. The camera that always pops up because I have my hotkeys badly set up is for the cat as well, but since he's not here, there is no cat cam. So yeah. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much. Let me read one more time what Lost Sloth Belt. Belt, yes, wrote. That's the word. You can toss the armor reducing claws in the unhappy. That was already read that. Well, there might be something else. Also read that. On the simple frenzied, armor results in about 1 point of damage resisted each. Wait. Let me understand that sentence. On the frenzied, I do have 2 with the Sundering Claws, by the way. Armor results in about 1 point of damage resisted. Oh, okay, so yeah. With the frenzy going, increasing their damage, that's gonna escalate. I had them hit for 25 on something in this combat now. Either way, I'm excited to figure out what they're gonna do more. Oh, okay, yeah, frenzied have base 10 damage, so makes the math real easy with rounding. Yeah, that's true, that's true. But still, I'm getting sucked back in. Anyway, once again, thank you guys very much for watching. Remember, tomorrow evening, some multiplayer Age of Wonders with my buddy Game Night at 8 p.m. So tomorrow, now 45 minutes from now, basically. So in 24 hours and 45 minutes. And then we'll be back on Friday with the usual continuation of this campaign. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.